What's up, guys? DesertBeeGames here, starting a brand new series. We're starting The Sinking City. I've been wanting to play this game for quite a while. I have actually started this game once before, but it's been quite a few years. And this is the PS5 version, so it's supposed to be, the graphics are supposed to be much better and just kind of a better overall experience. So that's exciting and cool. This is actually the first game that I'm playing on the PS5, so I'm kind of excited about that. This game is kind of like an HP Lovecraft type game with a bunch of creepy underwater monster, wet, dingy city vibes and, you know, all that cool, good stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to play this. It's pretty much, we're a private investigator who's being plagued by nightmares and visions and hallucinations. And from what I understand, we've traveled to this city that has been flooded and kind of cut off from the rest of the world. And a lot of people in this city also have the same visions and nightmares. So we're here to kind of figure out what's going on. All right, here we go. Whoa. Yeah, he is not doing well. Oh my God. So it looks like we're on a boat. What in the world? Oh yeah, there's that weird Lovecraft sea monster style stuff. Right into the monster's mouth. What a nightmare. Ooh. Alright, cool. I've already got some stuff here. I think that's like DLC and stuff. Here's my dude. Got a backpack and a shovel and a hat. So, let's see.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oakmont Monolith National Park is waiting for you. Yeah, so, like I said, we're like a private investigator. Oh, I got a camera. Oh, I see. Hold on. How do I use this? So, the whole thing about being a private investigator. How do you use this? There we go. Is that you'll kind of want to investigate everything and try to look for clues. Letter from J. Vandenberg. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe, we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might be able to help you with it. Prepare yourself and then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vandenberg. Oh,
I
yeah.
never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
So they're introducing the fact that items can sometimes have little pieces of evidence. Gunpowder, coil rings, all evidence collected. Okay, so this is just like a little mini intro on how to sort of search areas, I guess.
Now get out.
Jesus Lord, have mercy.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vandenberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vandenberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Okay, my dude looks like he hasn't slept in 40 years. Let's talk about what's the deal with the city.
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
All right, about my problem, the flood, or nice suit. Let's do the
Tell me
flood.
about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Atmosphere, totally. I feel like the voice audio is a little bit
You
low.
said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
This still with the nice suit
How
thing.
can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I need somewhere to stay. What's Throgmorton like?
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do I get to Devil's Reef, or what do you do
What's
here?
the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Oh, sweet. A map. What else did you mark on the map, or what do you? I'm sure we'll see what's on the map. And I'm sure we'll talk to him later.
I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay. Creepy. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Why is it just here? It's so slimy and looks rotted. So here's my map button. I want to take a look and see what this place looks like. So, oh cool. So it'll tell you when you've collected all the evidence at a location. Here's apparently pier numbers, I'm guessing. The city port. This looks like my boat that he mentioned that I have. Oh, wow. Look at the... Oh, my God. This is actually a pretty large map. So this is probably the other stuff that he mentioned he marked on the map. And it looks like each section of the city is kind of... you can tell, like, when you enter into a different part. So we've got a chronicle, probably like a newspaper, the hotel, police, hospital, another hospital, oh, asylum. Gotta have an asylum in an HP Lovecraft game. University, city hall. I wonder why this is all dark and weird. Maybe this is underwater. Okay. Sweet. And then we also have, here's the inventory settings, the Mind Palace. Okay. And then we've got our case book here, which, here we go. Lore. Photo of the trophy plate with a strange fish. It looks very lifelike. Ugh. Okay, so this is where all of our info will be. What's going on over there?
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Oh my God, look at his tattoos, I guess. That's like some serious ink coverage. Oh. Oh, this is I still have my camera selected. Hello.
Damn newcomer.
Oh my God. Rude. What in the, why is the whole port just covered in dead fish? So, let's see. I don't, oh, here's run. Okay, I was looking for like a run button. I guess we'll go up and talk to the next guy and see what's going on here. So from what I gather, we're just here to sort of figure out why our character has been having these visions and nightmares, because other people in this city have been having the same ones. I don't think we're actually here to investigate a case, but obviously that's what we're gonna do while we're here.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Okay, so we can ask him what happened to your son. So he wants us to help him before he helps us. What do you know about the visions? Your features are unusual? Okay, that's a little rude. What happened to your son? What do you know? Let's ask him about the son.
Ask what happened to your son.
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Innsmouthers? Okay. What do you know about the visions? I don't think he's going to talk to us about the visions until we've helped him. And this features are unusual thing is still here. I mean, they're not wrong. He's definitely got a certain look to him, so let's ask who the Innsmouthers
You're
are.
not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Wow, okay, so we've got these people who think they're the pillar of the community, and obviously they think they're better than everybody else. And then we have some immigrants, it sounds like. So there's kind of like a, I don't know, some kind of a little feud or something going on in this city. What do you know about the visions, I guess?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Yeah, see, I figured he was gonna be kind of rude about me asking about my problem when his son is missing. I guess we're gonna tell him that his features are unusual since it doesn't... I can skip it, I think, and maybe just go here,
Please
but...
forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
That's an interesting word to describe.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Yeah, what's Vera?
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Great,
I
okay.
need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
That is some seriously impressive facial hair, though, I must say. Where's the fisherman's house? Where's the lifeboat?
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Left of the house. And then fisherman's house has got to be right in front of me.
I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton. It's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
What a lovely individual. Fisherman's house evidence. Oh my. Oh, evidence contains crucial information about what to do and where to go next. To get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine clues into your mind palace, and take photos. A white frame in the camera viewfinder indicates you're aiming correctly. Okay, good to know. Oh, you can pin stuff to the map to place a route. Okay, good. So this has got to be the fisherman's house. Maybe this is a
I've said
fisherman?
everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
Okay, great. There's my flashlight. Is this somebody's house? The insulation in here has got to be awful. So the fisherman found the child. I don't know if it's a child. I guess the guy, the son, and brought him here to what I think is their house.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
And it is actually pretty interesting. Looks brand new, and everything else here looks disgusting. So apparently, I've done that twice now. I guess when you open something, you have to hold. So I got shell casings and gunpowder. That's great news.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
What kind of a book is it? Is that important? Is my camera... There's like a letter on the door there. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Hello, oh my god.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Let's see. Yikes, that guy's stressed. Let me look around a little bit first and then I'll talk to him.
Choo choo.
What? Okay. What's all this stuff on the wall? I guess nothing important. Gosh darn it. Alcohol? I don't know yet what all these items do. Oh my god. That's a body. I don't know if I should investigate the body.
I don't have someone's portrait here.
Press down to activate the mind's eye. Mind's eye allows you to see the unseen, and use the mind's eye when you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. All right, that's cool. Okay, so here's the distortion in the corners of the screen. Hold, what button was it? Wait. There we go. How do you... I guess this thing is supposed to... Oh, hold. Duh. What is happening? I guess that happened here. Looks like the place. Okay, I guess we're done with the creepy locket.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Interesting.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Oh my god.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
What's this? What's happening? Why was a body dangling there? Is that like part of the hallucination? Also, look at my screen edges. I don't think that looked like that a minute ago. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me what happened.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
So that sounds like the same nightmares that he has.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are the others?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Yeah, he did mention Kay. It almost sounded kind of like
You know how Paul died?
some kind of a
don't know.
god or
Pulled
something.
myself together. He was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Oh yeah, it definitely sounds like Kay
Who's
is a
this
god.
Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, easy.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Okay, so let's
I can barely recognize
investigate.
the face of the poor fella.
What in the world? That camera.
He was beaten to a pulp.
Christ. Yeah, what are these? I think this is like when I start to have
I can
hallucinations.
barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Okay. That's terrifying.
5 cards short of a full house.
Is that important to the investigation? Oops. Alright, what else can I look at? What's
There was a
this?
fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
What's this? Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. Inspect enough evidence on the scene and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Step into it, eh? Oh my god, there's like a rip in time. Now what? Oh, there's like... These must be the scenes.
What's happening?
Okay, and then somebody ran this way.
Take this, ape face.
Oh my god. So an Innsmouther shot the Throgmorton, maybe? And then here's the fight. This is so weird.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
And then they escaped. Oh, Lord. Oh, we're still kind of in this evidence. Well, it went away.
I've said everything I know. I've said everything I know.
Alright, alright, alright. I assume I'm probably gonna be looking for some tracks outside. Whoops. I keep hitting the the camera button or the aim button instead of the... Yeah, can I go back? Should I have looked at the house more? I don't know. I don't see anything else. Yeah, it just kind of stops. So, which way did they go? They jumped from there. What's the blue thing? I feel like I'm missing something. It seems like it stops so abruptly and then he doesn't say anything. So I feel like there's gotta be something else. I don't think I investigated this room. Oh, what is this?
Yeah, run!
Wait. Oh my god, you're supposed to mark them in order. Okay, so you look at them all and then you mark them in order.
What? Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Aha. Key evidence collected. Mind Palace. Okay, so the Mind Palace. Investigation of the main case reveals clues for your Mind Palace. Press this button to open the casebook, and then you can switch. Combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence, deductions. Some deductions can be interpreted differently, and this can lead to different conclusions. Discover all possible conclusions to fully understand the case, but it's up to you how to solve it. Mind Palace. Okay, so here we go. We've got Albert attacked the fisherman. Psychotic outbreak. Albert fled when wounded. Albert returned unstable. How do I... Let me undo that. Okay, so I've got to match the clues, I think. So, Albert attacked the fisherman. Lewis was shot without warning. Okay, that's wrong. What? I don't get this. Let's try. He returned unstable and then a sudden psychotic break. Okay. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence, which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Oh. All right. So then we've got new stuff up here. House brawl. A fisherman brought unconscious Albert Throgmorton to his house and left. When Albert woke up, he caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen. One of the fishermen shot him, and Albert fled through a hole in the wall. This is what the fisherman Will told us. Okay. Wait, do I still have more? Oh god, I still have more stuff in here. Okay, so the Throgmortons and Innsmouthers are in an ongoing feud. Does that have to do with any of these? Albert returned unstable. Lewis didn't get shot. Albert attacked the fisherman. How is that not match? I don't understand. Albert returned unstable and then Albert fled? I am like not understanding how these work, obviously. Oh, Lewis shot. Not that he got shot. Okay, I see. Hold on. One fisherman's missing. Albert attacked the fisherman. Let's do attacked and then you can't. No. Here we go. We can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Albert attacked the fisherman. I just don't understand how these aren't related. As in Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be the reason. That could be a reason to hate them. Okay. Albert was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis, Flynn, and his fellow fishermen. Okay, so that's all of them so far. I don't know if I'm matching these up correctly. Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. How do I do that? Wait, what button? Oh. Hello. Hello, that's convenient. This is weird. Look at all the hands. Am I losing my mind? Uh-oh.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Now we have a new Mind's Palace clue. How do I get out of this weird warpy thing? Here we go. Albert fled and then Lewis pursued. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Jesus. Lord. Okay, so let's continue following this thing. Look at all the handprints. What's that?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Hey. What the heck? Did you see that? This guy do be losing his mind. There's another H, just like on the door to the house. Okay, warehouse. Alcohol, metal scraps. Is that a bike? Like an ancient bike? Uh-oh, there's blood. And, something.
There's something in the pocket.
A bloodstained note. Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. And that was to Lewis, I think. So somebody owed Lewis money. Whoops. More gunpowder. That doesn't open. Okay, I guess we're gonna follow the blood and go down. Yay. Do you think I should equip a weapon? How do you load? There we go. Okay, so far, just a door and another, what is this? Padlocks. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee attack. How did I, no. How do you use your melee? I don't remember combat. Scavenging guns. If you're crouched, hostile enemies are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity. Oh god. Yeah, I don't actually know how to use the melee weapon. What's this? Whoops.
The door won't budge.
Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Crap.
One fatal round through the forehead.
And then he was
That's
hung.
no accident. This was deliberate.
Crap. So that's the guy's son. Look at this! Christ, what's that? Hello, hello. Wait, get away from me. I'm losing my mind. Jesus. God, it was like a Silent Hill monster. What? Why am I... Okay, the bar owner is indebted to Lewis. Albert was murdered. Lewis left the crime scene. What? What did... Okay. Goodness, I don't understand how these work at all. Lewis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar. Okay, that makes sense. Should I go in this room? Are there going to be more monsters? What is that? Ew, the camera is like all weird and distorted and it's disturbing. So what should I do now? Gunpowder and coil springs? I only have one shot. In this gun, anyways. I'm not sure how to use this gunpowder and stuff yet. Whoa. Can I get through here? What's that noise? Freaking me out. So this is back up where I was. I think... Do you think I should go back and talk to, the Throgmorton guy? Or should I go look for the bar? Here's the warehouse. The fisherman's house. The city port. I wonder if that's where... What's his name was? Lewis may be hiding at the bar. Where's the bar? What was the name of the bar? What the heck? How do I... There we go. In the Oakmont port. Okay, so that is the bar. How do I place a marker? L3. Oh. Great. Yeah, I feel like I'm still getting used to the controls in this game. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm looking for this one. Bar under the keel. Oh my god, is he vomiting? Ooh. Grimhaven Bay. Well, maybe it's this bar. Whoa.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Underground? That must be what I saw as a monster.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Do tell.
Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
What? I have to give her a bullet? Okay.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
Yeah, that actually made no sense.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Yeah, what? That was complete and total nonsense.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I need to find Louis Flynn. I've seen some unsettling creatures.
Seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Ouch. Wow. Okay. Let's ask him about Louis.
By the name of Louis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Wow. You want him gone? I can help. Or you're harboring a criminal.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Robert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Louis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throg. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. It's just so sudden. Bye. I guess let's go up.
What the? Get the... Oh.
So he called that weird Silent Hill monster a wild beast. This place is flooded.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
All right, so we found him. How did it happen? You killed Albert. Why? Why do you look like that? Oh my god. Oh, let's see.
Start at the beginning.
Yep.
What happened?
Start from the top.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Look at the guy's eyes. They're like glowy almost. You killed Albert? Yeah.
Shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Okay, so he doesn't remember. Your actions look deliberate. Why do your people hate the Throgmortons? I think we already kind of know that.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
He doesn't seem to be at all fazed by the fact that he murdered somebody, and like somebody that's kind of in high standing in the city. He's just like, well, I don't know. I don't remember. Why do your people hate the Throgmortons? I'm probably going to have to ask him why he looks like that, but which one first?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Such an awkward question.
You're here to attack me just because I look different to you. Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I wonder if they're like...
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons.
I wonder if they can live in the water.
Fill me in.
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
He's almost got like scales. It's interesting.
Family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Okay, so we have choices. I won't tell him or I'll think about it. I mean, if we tell him, he's only going to come and kill him, and that's only going to further this whole dispute between the Throgmortons and the Innsmouthers, and that doesn't really seem like it's going to be helping in our favor. However, I do want the Throgmortons' help with my problem, and if I tell him that I never was able to locate his son's killer, I don't know how that's going to affect how he would help me. Yeah, that's kind of a hard choice, but I also don't really want them to just kill this guy.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Also, good point.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
All right, so we're going to let him live. What's he eating? Sausage? So, all right, we let him live. I think that was a good choice. You know, I don't really just like to kill people for no reason when I'm... How do I... Okay, so Lewis was affected by hysteria, and then Albert was murdered. Oh, and I get to choose. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight. I don't think so. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. Yeah. And what is this? Albert was dangerous. True, but he wasn't himself. Albert spread hysteria. Here we go. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. Okay, so these are the conclusions that we came to, and I guess this is our choice. All right. How do I... That was the jacket. That was... Okay. Okay, I guess now we need to go talk to Albert Throgmorton again. And let him know that we couldn't find our dude.
You want a drink?
No thanks. I think I'm out of my mind enough. Yeah, this is, it's an interesting game. It has a lot of dialogue, that's for sure. I wanted to check really quick the audio. Just because I feel like the voices are so quiet. Maybe take down the music and the ambient, whatever. Oh, God. Whoops, wrong button. So, yeah, this is a pretty interesting game. We'll see. I kind of like having to collect the evidence and investigate and explore and whatever. I think I kind of personally think I would make a great private investigator in real life. So this is kind of really fun for me to have to explore and investigate. I found the murderer. What? I thought we weren't going to tell him. I've seen some strange creatures.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What?
The
I
wild
don't
beasts.
have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive.
Rude.
Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
Better believe it.
No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Oh God. Gonna lie? That doesn't seem... I mean, he's gonna want a body, but I also don't want to tell him where he is. Okay, goodbye. Just kidding. Let's go with a lie.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth.
Oh.
It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Good, good, good.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't. But
That's me. Good at my job.
What brought you to Oakmont?
I'm having nightmares. I'm investigating cases of insanity, or I'm trying to find the source of my visions. Why do I have this choice? Like, I guess just me personally, I would like to keep it as impersonal as possible. So I think I'm going to say I'm investigating cases of insanity.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why a geological expedition?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Okay, so any link between the visions and the hysteria, or you think the flood's unnatural? I mean, these are all good questions.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Link between...
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
That's a good question. Maybe whatever they found on the expedition, what's the word? Possessed him or something.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Okay, sounds like we're hired. Tell me about the expedition, or let's talk payment.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Woohoo!
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Okay, fair. I'll take bullets. All right. We got the key to the research headquarters. We completed the Frosty Welcome case. And we've started a new one. Lost at Sea. So that probably means that the next area is opened up for me because this right here was blocked. Oh yeah, they're gone. So perfect. All right. I guess in the next episode, we'll continue on into the rest of this city and see what the heck is going on in this place. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Hey everyone, Brittany here with DesertBeeGames. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to help my channel grow, all you gotta do is hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time for more.